think we're good. I think we all should be good here, as I am like definitely not getting things like ready as we are streaming. Hello. Hi. Good to get. Hello, everybody. It is like 5 a. Almost 5 a.m. We are. Let me at least get in the right location for Miss Q. People are already doing. I will do Hildebrand second. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. We're gonna take care of MSQ first, because I prefer doing that, because that is more fun to me. Okay. Like doing this, like I literally woke up like not more than a few minutes ago. Just send chat. Okay. Alright, we're good. Let's begin. One door closes. Ah, come back. My clerks were just here with a message for you. One of the students about Destiny requested your presence in Charlotte at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped I too, who might be in service, but it is you alone that they require. If no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldessian Annex at once, or Jock awaits your right. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Steyr the city. From notable landmarks in people's lives, there's still much more for her to see. Farewell for now, my friend. Look for the day we set forth on another venture together. See you later, Vashon. Alright. Now, back to old Charlie. Here we go. I literally exited Archipelago last night and just went the fuck and just fell asleep and even slept past the alarm I set. But luck that was actually a boon because yeah, patch was delayed. So we will go ahead and see what happens. Welcome to you, Kinda. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Cryo and Graha. You're a cat boy. Potato. Another potato. Hey, you're up right now. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending you so soon at the trials in the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Oh shit, I have mine off because we were doing FF14 last time I played. At least did kind of story stuff. Now then, beyond actually the ones who require your presence, Barenthal. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be on a long expedition. Seems he might have necessitated a change in his plans. He would tell me that there is someone he wishes Kenda to meet. He also mentioned he might be tending to business at the studio. Shall we look for him there? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I see it. Look for the giant amount of people. Now then, where's Anval? There's a bye. Oh, great. Reflex.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
And there's
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman.
He's actually not guy.
I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tulihuela.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Golden City, I've heard about it before.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
I totally just realized she's wearing the earrings.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Air, hell. Just like, oh my god. Why is she like this? Graha. The game is afoot. Probably gonna have our soul instance for the patch. The chance to see not only Tyrrell but the fabled city of Gold beside. This is stuff of grand adventures, my friend. What is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind? There's still a great deal we do not know. Let us begin to rectify that by first being acquainted with our visitor and the man she suggests. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for a hunt, however. When I was in the guild earlier, I learnt about the petition from researchers on the ham. I know it's hum, but I like saying ham because it's funnier. We went there not long ago, called by annually fun, of course. But according to recent reports, another ordinarily docile fauna has grown savage. It's believed that they've been unsettled in some manner, and so these researchers seek assistance with identifying and spotting it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? Yeah, it was not far. We would also be helping those in need. Of course. That works for me. Just so you know, I'm honed my skills against the fiercest of beasts in Paral. Yeah, I've also realized this. She's, I think it's a unique weapon, but she's also definitely a warrior. Whatever this creature is, you should be able to put the proper fight or in before we have a chance to get acquainted with it. Get away. Acquainted. Before we can prove ourselves capable, dependable companions. My apologies, but I must see some preparations. Go on ahead to the aisle. I'll join you as soon as possible. This is definitely going to be our solo instance. It's a 0.55 patch. The If the rest of you are ready, then let's head for the harbor. This being guild ship business, it'll be simple enough to secure the vessel. Quest accepted. Yeah, this is definitely worth teleporting. One person in my one of my link shows found someone named Shiny Gengar. Yep, here we are. Here's your solo lessons. So we have to take the ship. They better step on dry land. Oh well. Well, what's the good thing? Come on, let's go. Several cutscenes in sequence, yep. Let's go. The Aether Font, one of my favorite dungeon this expansion.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
You're not killing the polar bear.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kono's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Alright, let's go.
The researcher should be just ahead. There. The
Yep.
building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Fuck you. Go down for sure. Mind your cardio can go on NPCs.
Someone's in trouble.
Hello there, what the hell?
Taste my ass.
These animals are usually so docile.
Thank you. Thank goodness you come. I take it you're the ones who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are! Kinda the adventure saved our star. Without our meeting, we under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of our transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more same across the chasm. Once docile animals grow strangely aggressive, my colleagues there can tell you more. You give me just a moment, I'll finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Please get up
Is
here.
that our petitioner?
But we
Let's go
actually
and have a
go.
chat.
Oh, you can go up here now. Okay. The inventor came to answer our petition, I presume. We're fortunate enough to have one of considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and I believe its presence has affected local fauna. The animal beyond the scale is the worst effective we've encountered this far, though we dare not go back. Your task is quell any threat you find. Search or trace the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything else, grateful if you would share with us.
I'll handle this.
Oh! Jeez, what a break. Interesting.
Is that all?
Watch that be like one of the level 100 warrior
Come
skill.
on, let's pick up
Those
the
next
creature's trail.
expansions like, showing us. Hello. Beast card. You find a rabid beast remains, torn to shreds by sharp talons.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Oh yeah, I see it. Probably. Yeah, that saves a little time. Find feathers scattered across the garden. These are signs of fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Roasted.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
You know what? That's a fair point, Aaron. That is a fair point. Oh. Cloying stench of fresh still your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still
Still
close
fresh.
by.
Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh shit. Maybe. Just maybe.
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Let's head back. So right now we're on Isle of Hanging. Oh, cutscene. Probably we Cryo catching up with us. Oh no, she's running off ahead. Sometimes that's it.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oh, what the? What the hell?
Ah! What is that thing?
See.
It speaks?
It's definitely just. It definitely is just repeating after.
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Waklamat.
What Still trying to remember that. We'd use this arena.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I
I'm
don't prepare.
getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat. Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Here we go. Gonna make sure Cardia's still on her. Is not. That's why I did. Okay.
Talk all you like, Bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you.
Right away.
Shut up already, you blasted bird!
Second flurry.
Look out!
Oh,
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
oh. Oh.
I've got you.
Go. The instinct is working. That works.
Too close.
Steady now.
Worry. Maybe you can send it around.
Spread out, everyone.
Oh, whoa!
You paid for that.
Okay. Oh. Luckily you get plenty of time. Oh! That's why you get plenty of time. Yep.
Thank you.
That definitely explains why you get plenty of time. Ruffling the feathers. Oh shit. Okay. I was like,
That was hardly a tickle.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Hard. Just put up my hammer. No. What the fuck was that? It was like just unless it's an upgrade of Halloween or something. I wouldn't talk.
Throw everything you have at it.
There we go. Duty complete.
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Behind you.
Aye, dirty. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me.
Yeah, first we'll look at Pictomancer.
Cryo.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Hydaelyn. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf, and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
You don't know. It could taste good. Like, there's some cooks in Charlie. We could do that. Look, it's Corey. With the wildlife pacified, the researchers say our task is done. That just leaves the matter of the Korean meat. For better or for worse, that's really only one place you can take it here in Charlie. The last time. Come, let's see what Dixon can cook up. Let's head off. So like I was thinking, yeah, it's probably the last stand to go get it cooked. Well now, that's a familiar face. Distant face, if I've seen one. What can I get you, Kenda? Oh, bird meat. Eat from the hunt, you say. Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I learned recently from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? There's a lot of meat.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice. So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
See you, Glev. And has the making of a ruler, I cannot say. But I do know that she dares the pizza nation there, people. Ravich. And you alone decide, think on it. Well, now this time I put our mission in success to the Gilshin, I would have done so similar, except our highness needed here to have a royal meal. I shall come to the annex later. Do I have it's like it is none of these are hurt. Like I'll take some free like baked eggplant. I'll take some like eggplant. Coming down. Well, I dare say, you now have the fair grasp of Clement's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider the situation. Why not use it to learn about Torah? No one is bound to have some information on the continent. So, why not you get some better? Quite right. Not only would it help you to make an informed decision, but if you choose to go on, better prepared for what awaits. Now come friend, let's be off to the archives. Let's go. Probably, yep. It's gonna be at the books. We're going to books. Hey, pudding way. Cover. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to tragic practices of Veilden, a tribe of the distant continent of Torah. A tribe that holds the nature of the highest, seeking of civic and natural connections with the Veil, learn how to spout the wildlife around there. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, they are permitted to live among them, train their ways. This is the most grueling I remember. Tremendous rewarding. Brendan? Out of the division Lavis Canyon, the tribe's sacred ground, is time petroleum deposit wells to surface, turn the entire canyon to brilliant blue. Under Shaman's watchful eye, I can finally manage to watch the walkie-talkie, make the animal's powers their own, which no name existed for in common tongue. I took a bit of naming it blue magic. The reason I chose this color? So as you doubtless gleaned, is the significance it holds to the Wagi. I cannot think of a name more fitting the honor of people. Noble magic was born. Interesting. So that is why it actually has its name. Blue magic. It's impossible to navigate a discussion of yours your cuisine. Well, speaking of the land that many modern staples hail, far western continent of Torah. Look at pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, and even the ososket potato. Those crops are more than regularly gleaned. Grace viewers and tables to trace the origins to the New World. It's a place known to most. The tale of this culinary integration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era. The Lemsian sailor by the name of Katamin successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at therefore unknown continent. Karaman spent several moons exploring the inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sweeping nation of Mamolja. He was even granted an audience of Supreme Leader, whose confidence he won along with the permission to roam freely. Karaman would return to the trial several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and he gathered the mama root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Lemutsola Mensa. The most notable of there was Popoto, in whose case ease of civilization, nutritional values sought so it quickly spread at all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Kuran's expedition to Tural. They had tantalizing recipes, bean-filled burrito, and gripping legends, such as the Golden City reach our shores by the way of a ship. To outsiders, Kinnaman's circle, truly larger, remains shrouded in mystery, yet influence our cuisine to be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would link us a chance to impress themselves. Culinary culture, therefore, of that faraway continent. Jesus, that was a long one. Talking about goddamn cuisine. Heavy land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the contentment of Toral is no exception. Yet, while some of the creatures become familiar sight in Eorzea, many more exist rarely seen this side of the end of the deep. These tomes introduce a select variety of species described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. According to Toral's craggy mountain range, this four-legged beastkin has been demonstrated seemingly hundreds, not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers. Other strong legs and such foot-ends make them capable beast burden. Wyvern. His ferocious scale skin is navigated the dense jungles of Toral. The mammal jaw have been successful in taming them, utilizing the purse. It must be that thing from the trailer that we saw bringing the giant body. Even their impressive strength and size, it's no surprise that the Weavers also employs these beasts. Enemies cannot long withstand this 100 brutes rampage. Toral folklore holds that these bird-like creatures might a beast and hold very emboldened natures of nature's power, which exists both myth and however is uncertain. Let's begin by comparing geographical characteristics of three nations, continents, and Toral. The former stretches from east to west, lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both north and southern hemispheres, and difference presents itself in the form of climate variation. Shifts in climate tends to be gentler when you move east and west, but harsher when you move north and south. Owing to the fact that migration is far more common in history, by men, animals, or plants. In case of the case points in Allians, rose to power in the Arendal, before advancing far into Islepard, their movements will be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garlands. However, although a desperate tribe of Toral wage war with another for generations, stooping by climate, none could make any way head north or south. Tribes healing from the frozen land beneath the desert sun, while those thrive in open plains could not pierce dense jungles, such as the way of it. The leader of Mamluja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land divided history and reason thereof, one can't help but be on the fact to the testament to the arch's greatness. Settle. Also, you definitely tell the people that are like actually reading it, and those people are just like, oh yeah, I don't care. I mean, it was pretty long, to be fair. Scorched Library, Satisfaction, have you excellent? And a few books wholly dedicated to the subject, like Dr. Toral. I dare say will inform tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue outside. The mammoths do not kindly to chatter. quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice you read the very same book on cuisine, and I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Roland. Among them, I did anything to his sign of interest. What does it? Very cliche for them. As I have fun. Despite having just enjoyed a high meal, I myself craving but as they've been up to sailors in the same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to use. The book has also mentioned a method of preservation which sees buzzards repeatedly frozen and dry. This odd product is apparently used to stew by people in the mountainous regions. I'd like to sample a dish one day. And all unique cuisines and fast complement. We're moving on. She translated also the Fonotrol, given the Avengers' background, I expect it would interest you. Don't ask. Well, now, why do I get the impression you're imagining think your skills against a fair beast? Unfortunately, I found some detail that on who we prey, one source described as an enormous winged creature with scales as hard as steel that rules the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, assuming it even exists. I thought I heard familiar voices. Hello there, Alice and Alpha. Fancy running into you two here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye. We room ourselves on knowledge and may benefit from guiding people. Having forged a new trade agreement with the Rising Han, they will next look to foster relations with the other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. To review this, we hope to find hints in history and know to our neighbors of different races and ideologies might engage with one another. Hey, and what of you two? What endeavors you bring here this day? The nation comprised best people of Taral. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We'll do well to read up on Turials ourselves. The contest is kinda the only one allowed to help Lamat. There's no mention of such restriction. As I recall, on the contrary, Blood gave us the impression that she would have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Athena. We have planning to do. At least I wait. So the playing seems our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me, I don't know what you expect, Athena. They never could rest on our buzz. Come, let us return to the annex. Yeah, I'll BRB. I'm gonna... We'll speak to Gra in a second. I'm just gonna go grab water. Alright, let's... Hey, Gra.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
I never say no to a new adventure.
Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
isn't that a Thancred right there? Sorry, I gotta... Something, yeah, totally not there. It's like that is, in fact, what we would call the Thancred. Welcome back, Hinda. Looking for Wilma? She's currently in the other center chambers. If you'd like, I'll go and fetch them for you. Yep. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Let's look.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on, then. Let's hear it.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together, we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Alphano, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
That's the thing.
First impressions last.
You know, that is fair. That is fair, honestly.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphano Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Swiftly bleeding lines. This is definitely it. And this. Credits roll. Alright. Yes, I get to talk about my full feelings on Endwalker. We will speed this up though. We are not doing the... Because I am not doing a full podcast by myself here. Full thoughts on Endwalker. Base Endwalker I think is fucking amazing. I will stand by that opinion. It's got some pacing issues, but once you get past... But other than that, love, straight up love it. I think, like, Post has a great moments. I don't think it's obviously as good, but I think it's still great. Oh god, raids. Abyssa Asphodelos I think is great. Abyssos I think is not as good, but I think it's still good. And Abysseus I think is okay. Not bad at all. And then, I still stand by my love of the story of, the story's fucking amazing. I'm gonna say it. The story's amazing. And then same with, god, I'm trying to think about the name suddenly. Mythical Realm, I think is an amazing story for it. And I think my big problem is the difficulty with the raid. Now that I look back at it, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like initial Aglaia was the best it was. I think all of them are interesting raids. I just wish the difficulty was actually decent. Trying to think about anything else that really stands out this expansion for me. And then obviously I'm gonna go with Savage Raids. This is the expansion I started, so it's weird, like, because I started at the start of this expansion, so it's weird now seeing its end. It really is just weird being at its end as somebody who started this expansion. Now being at its second credits. Yeah, I love Endwalker. I'm gonna have to do my full replay with Silver before I like fully put in whether I like love this expansion to the depths I love Shadowbringers, or whether it's which one. For me, it swaps between whether I love Endwalker or Shadowbringers more daily. It is, they are very close. Especially with me going to be doing the mine level stuff today. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it tonight, but because that's going to be like a full playthrough just the combat content. So, we'll see what happens. Ah, God. But yeah, also, I've been doing Criterions lately, and those, I really want to see what they do. I hope Savage has changed. I enjoy how, I've been enjoying doing it, but also I can, like, maybe they should allow certain things, because it is just, oh God, it is tough. It is tough. I love it. Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's just kind of boring, because it's just the exact same thing. I hope they change how it is. Yeah. I don't want to skip this in case there's like an after credit cutscene, because I know how it can be sometimes. We'll just let this play out then. Scarlet-Million. Yeah, no, because after this, the plan is to go into Hildebrand. Yeah. And from what I was reading on the Lodestone, it appears it is immediately into the trial, probably for is the trial that was at FanFest versus Sarah. Wait, are we gonna get shirtless Zinni in here? I'm gonna go ahead and let the rest of the credits play out. I have it at increased speed, so we should be fine. Yeah. So I'm just gonna probably watch video and let this play out while we're there. I just realized it's like a new image. See how they're doing. Lubricante este. Just hope it didn't skip anything important. So, because I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it. Unless you wonder about your pastoral. Anvil will arrange a ship through his guild. Well, you only worry about your own preparation. Speaking of which, please take with you a rugged, ready knapsack. I'm sure it's easy. Oh, you get a backpack. Actually, I never did this. Oh shit! Here we go. Nuan Limsa Lamensa.
When does the next ship set sail?
Steady aim.
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say? I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Terra.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Tell us about that place, Emmett? We're going there. Going there, Emmett. While anchor now, the tide is high and the dawn of a new adventure is nigh. Forth to break the horizon bond. I cannot read that. That's my brain trying to figure out the first word. Trippers. Tomorrow's unknown. That is looking at it. Probably. We're fully. Yep. Alright. So I realized I never did. Well, we're now up to date with that. Let's do some Hildebrand, shall we? Alright, Hildebrand, let's go. Duplicity and... oh no. Ah, Kenneth, you're just in time to assist my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Charlene revealed that Purpur's friend was in company with the Hanshin alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnir. I contracted my usual sources, a local sighting is an alien phenomenon, but alas, there's none to share. I've thus switched tactics. I've decided to track down the alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone then will have heard the tale of the apothecary bold enough to set up shop in a Gallian battlefield. The inspector and others have been pursued in a similar lane of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or the Great Work. I believe they found an investigation to your month. So I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have little Blumen muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping out his master's plans. Hey, Hildebrand. I see I see the two of your ears have observed the inspectoral genius at work. The long-term fans are often most arrogant. As a matter of fact, we were to continue our investigation to the alchemist. We know has been traveling with Master Pipu's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I'm merely following in the inspector's wake. You wouldn't need so polite, mighty Inspector Brandy Hill. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flood one at that. Stuff and nonsense! Clowner not! Self-deprecation is unbecoming of a Mandeville man. Exactly! The things you can do are amazing! Oh, I don't know about that. 'Tis you who saved Kenda for certain doom, was it not? While not quite as alcor as mine, your rapid responding is nevertheless quite effective. 'Tis kind of you to accept me. Rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are some small assistance. Too much by half. I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. That's enough. of raging, bragging amongst ourselves. I think let us spell and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. I see the Lalafell. Did you come to know apothecaries and not in hunt? Of course, more than I count. I've never heard of one putting such good and heart in the heart of empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me. What with civil war raging and the world almost ending. Situations improved in recent days, so even the Radiant hosts have provided some security in cargo shipment. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible. I know many merchants, those who traveled abroad to ply their wares, but none who have business in Galamont. Who are mad, desperate, indeed, to consider Rusega shopping to a level like that. What's the word is we've signed some trading agreement with the Guardians, but not the place. One simply wonders to open the street stall. God, I'm tired. Yeah, no, after this is done, I'm probably gonna head out to get some more sleep. Yes, I know when you speak. A fellow fisherman told me his friend in the apothecary who set out for a war-torn Galamont to set all his medicines. Reckless fool, if you ask me. I've no interest in affairs such man. You do, I take it? Yes, so I suggest you had to... Let's go about... Oh, and hear the tale for yourself. Look at a red-haired lad that gathering shellfish. Ah, Ken, I hope your questioning has borne a fresher fruit than mine. Ah, a good friend of an alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to the various fishermen. Story of American apothecary fit. Oh, you mean Barshoff? Well, I was nearly enough to calling it a day anyway. So here's what I can tell you. Barshoff come from a poor family, and growing up, never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining gold. After trying his hand and at successes of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most skill, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. So we heard about his inner strife in Galamont. He sought his golden tree. Surely the middle of the world is a good place for selling medicine. More of a place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Galamont venture. But while he was one expected to return lament his ill fortune, Baruch was practically perfect. When I saw him again, a God-given blessing he found in a snow fields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first, but he showed me a gleaming mountain of stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He in change his name to Vidal. Well, a word which brings to mind bounty of divine. A name I have heard. He's a rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up the commercial ventures left and right. Yes, Vidal has certainly made him an apparition known in Third Year. Especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yamad. The dockmaster just declined the sale, of course. But when it comes to buying the historic landmarks, the bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he converted the gilded arena to a private abode, but has been filling it with every treasure his gold can secure. It is out practically large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Ashura. I remember him being a frequent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I encountered much as Wazua and Morgara Lord in Razahan. I recall no mention of this Asura. Well, it's hardly surprising. Zia of War, she is not loved by the common folk. So, it's different though. He sees life as consistent battle to miss wealth. It is Asura. He prays for victory. But damn me if she didn't listen. Once before war became a merchant royalty. The man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for a fisherman. Even those who were once dear friends. If you excuse me, you must leave it to me. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that? So every apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one same. I recently the blessing upon Gomalt was a certain alien crap after its occupant. Sorry to intrude, but are you the hero who helped us when the folk turned into beasts? Well, nasty looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards were to confront it. It doesn't look... And I don't like her odds against that thing. Sounds like a case. Inspector Hildebrandt, come on, friend. Let's investigate forthwith. Oh, God. Can you just give up already? I thought we destroyed that monster. I have the situation under control, systems. This individual bears strong some to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he's proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times do I teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Lesson? What are you on about? Jesus blabbering, get out of my way. Lord Valdery's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Valdery, imagine trying to buy Yamad. So he put you up to this. Curses, how did you manage to do this dastardly plan? You just blurted it out. Silence! No one's learned the lesson of schemes and be suffered to live. I've had to be squashed in meddlesome worms. Oh, hi. Oh! Oh, that's not just one of them. Okay. Three more sinister skullmen. Was the Dr. Quintuple? Oh god. Oh no. You're doomed. You are truly, truly doomed. Mother? Excellent. Vermin, this will soften you up. Oh no. A lucky hit. It's still around. Oh shit. And I missed. Wow. One nice pitch. This is... Also, because that screening animation you did earlier, I realized, no, this is definitely Titan Skeleton. The ultimate heavy splitter special. But this was my fastball! Situation's been dealt with. But I've come to expect father's sudden appearances. What brings you here, mother? A proposition from the merchant? That merchant, alright, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as manager of the Mandeville and Mandeville. And we we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. Before we refused Master Valdez once before we tried to buy our commercial empire. This time, however, the dealing concerning offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale price, which is quite attractive offer considering the fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought at least to listen to this proposal. But he would purposely command his lackey to stir the peace of a public port. You can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. But where all these lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking, weaponized brute manufacturing around here somewhere? As I expected, my ship's operation is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility is analyzed, object's molecular structure can generate a number of copies, yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be in hand to facilitate the process. Cord, you sure know a lot, Inspector Brandyhill. Even alien starships. no great achievement, as I mentioned. The gaps in my knowledge were patched with data on the starship's own archives, which include the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand this correctly, it's possible that Audrey is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold. Says in addition, Master Day. To my knowledge, no other method exists that readily produce precious minerals. Of course, it is an obvious conclusion. And in the case, one might further assume that Baldry is either threatening or deceiving Master Pupu's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to the gold sewer's front door and demand the release of the extraterrestrial hostage. Okay. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If our hearts are confrontation, we may as well come with us. Thus, Father's invitation includes a private airship on his new estate. I need to formally reject his deal anyways. His pilot will be waiting. Alright, let's go. Gentlemen at heart. Shall begin our way. All these plot pilot atop a rise in south of Kaman's footsteps. Let's go ahead and this will likely be the lineup to our trial. Seeing tonight again, which is beautiful, so I'm not gonna complain. Nice pipes. Go slightly over that location. Here we go. Look over the Julian. And encouragement? Pray excuse our preposition. My son and his companions insisted they come along. Desperate as they were, with the illustrated massive Voodoo. I see, one moment if you please. That's not good. I thought I should be glad to welcome you all to some. Pray step aboard, I should take you there directly. It's a trap. I'm totally... especially because he noticed me. Which is not, like, a good thing. Not exactly an unrecognizable face. Yep, that's definitely it. Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. Trust this, the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from the distant Udala, as a backdrop to all our talks was the least I could provide. And an unexpected boon this is. I've been debating when I extended my personal invitation, but now here you are. Wish to come true. Save your act, you master. Rather, here we know the secrets of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostages in the care of Master Pooper at once. Unravel all your schemes. Or my schemes, have you? Good. I need to waste my breath tedious explanations then. It's Master Pooper, I presume. have his fellow alien here in the years. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit I duplicated a quite frankly absurd amount of code. But that's merely the beginning. Imagine making a copy of the deadliest weapon in existence. Would I not? Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you on my side. The font warrior of light. This Templar of my clone army conquered every ocean, land, and creation. No. I refuse, categorically and emphatically. It's not a bad idea, but we're not admitting that to his face. I could take over the world if I wanted to with this, but I'm not gonna. A pity. Yet I acquainted you and proven impeded to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Luga's ritual manifestation. As you roll along in advance of your coming, the tower holds not only a many treasures, but a cache of crystals. Of course. As the request of my conjuring of worships, well, I had but cloned myself, after all. I was more devoted to my cause, my goddess, than me. Yep. Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war on mine earthly rival. Be late to our trial. This is essentially summoning a primal. He's got everything for a primal, pretty much. Nye, Hildebrand, against the primal. We may be more hindrance than a help. We dare not remain when spear of influence. It's like, Godbert, listen, Godbert's powerful, but the only reason is because he doesn't have the echo. Better luck, my friend. I'll make a gentlemanly withdrawal. None of you have the echo, so... And against the primal is basically the only reason Godbert wouldn't destroy everything. It's because, guess what? He's just a man. He's an alien man. He doesn't have the echo. Here we go. Here's Asura. Ooh. They have multiple faces. Get the Raya. Now accessible. Our final duty of Endwalker. And of course I'm going stage for this, because... Honestly, surprised on it's cute. Relax, everybody, have the perfect tactic. Go to the bathroom. Just as I was getting out of the bathroom. Let's go! Alright, let's do this. Get to the Raya. Alright, what do we got? Actually, decent team comp. Who's main tanking? There we go. Okay.
Am Asura, and on battle ground. Have you the courage and strength to face me?
Oh shit, I forgot my dot. You usually base out the raid wide. Okay.
Will you dodge, or will you bleed?
Maybe probably move. Okay, now. As simple as...
The frail shall fall.
Hang on. Okay.
You've not time to blink.
Oh! What? Oh! Oh shit! I didn't even... I barely saw those things. I was trying to roll something. That's fine.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae.
What?
Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
Oh god.
Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Dark is
Louder. Probably want to get away.
the weak shall perish.
Yeah, figured. Yeah, because she did an AoE, so therefore the thing's gonna move.
Hear the gleaming edge.
So it's probably gonna be getting near her. Yep, figured. Okay.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
So probably to the side.
Behold the six-fold blade.
Oh. Okay. It's okay, so it's just gonna be just if anybody has to move constantly. Okay, then let's not say this. Oh fuck you now. Okay.
Fury be my strength.
Okay. It's definitely gotta be.
I will scatter
Oh,
your
what
thorns.
the fuck? Oh! Oh! So if you get hit by that, you can't move. Okay. Good to know.
Show me your steel.
Blade's gonna hurt. Okay. I'm just gonna continue to move this way. Yep. Okay, yeah, just come around. Go around. Way wide.
The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson.
Okay, it's gonna be away. I feel like they're gonna shake this up in some way.
Show me your steel.
'Cause that was away. Oh, you are a motherfucker! The clone teleported. We had plenty of time to react.
Hear the gleaming edge.
So just watch where her clone goes. Watch where her clone goes. Yep. Get here. You can sometimes tell the people who kind of grasp on the mechanics.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Yeah, it's gonna be. So just watch, see where she goes. Is he there normally? Okay.
Behold the six-fold blade.
And I actually have to remember it's just gonna be a... Nope, okay, it's just gonna be spin around. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm gonna say no to that one. More out there.
The face of battle is ever-changing. Joyful is your downfall.
Everyone, Dragoon! I was gonna be mad again. It's like, dude, you got hit by that. It's pretty obvious what it is. Okay. Okay. A decent trial.
Will you touch or will you bleed?
Okay. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary. It is a duty complete. Okay. Okay. Good show. Oh, Kendra. To just see me thoroughly trounce that pesky primal. I gotta speak. Mollenfellow should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Fodry's wrongdoings. The 5 swords defeated. Turn the wheel. We flee now. Who's flying that airship without my permission? The treasure's mine. Mine alone. You call that your vessel, Master Boo? No, I do not. It's my friendship. Going down. Alas, the moment of our sweet reunion is at hand. I'm so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. Why did you open fire in the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired. Taught me the basics of starship tech. I taught him the basic star technology. That resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. He was infected by the one star's unique pathogen. He took advantage of my weakness. Oh, yeah. when I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he in fact took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship and flew me out of the jungle and then left me to die. Slowly, agonizingly, it was since I used a cure for my affliction, and then came back to reclaim my property. The experience has led me to conclude that dominant, insatiable life forms here are dual-witted, cruel, and entirely ill-suited to peaceful cooperation. You must launch a full-scale invasion. The only way to guarantee our survival. No, it's not like that. These ones have nothing but kind to me. Yes, but they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. You have to strike first before they show their true colors. Sounds the shit jacket will breach. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized. We're all in the vicinity. Oh. Gotta carefully consider the options. Oh, damn, think, damn it, think. I've come so... if I'm going to stop the explosion, I need to traverse considerable distance in the starship. Conceivable of no logical solution. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Yes. Inspector Brandy Hill, we must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godput's signature techniques are the only means of achieving the significant propulsion. If there is a flaw to your proposal, I lack the strength to properly perform the throw. I have no time to teach you ship controls. Inspector Brandy Hill, it's you who must be fleeing me. Skyward, as only a Mandeville can. Oh no. Wrong direction. Oh, I lost microphone. Oh no. Why don't you just turn around? Given my trajectory and velocity, the quick shift in my posture should generate enough lift motion. Yes, I can still make it. Yeah, just as simple as turn around. Or be a boomerang. It's too late. Dracula and Crow, the only way to save the day. Oh! Inspector Brandy! Britannia was all than any defective clone could ask for. We were, my friends. Well. Is this case closed for Inspector Brandyhill? Name my little servant. It's a chip. If off the old gentleman, how dear Brandyhill has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. You rescued me, and though I tried to incinerate you with a highly intensity plasma blast. You had the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. There's naught to forgive with this blocky construct. Inspector Brandyhill will be fine, I assure you. As a friend, Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what are few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Our home planet was lost to a phenomenon called the Final Days. We only survived because as we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had therefore served no possibility but curiosity, shifted to search safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all have succumbed to the same enduring ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any refuge we could find, whether it was public or not. If the native beings were hostile, we would live peacefully among them. Or hospitable, we live peacefully among them. If not, we prepared to claim a new home by force. It was by that I arrived at your miraculous planet, lured by the abundance and absence of metaphysical chaos. I blunted into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest of you already know. Oh, having fallen behind during a search, I hurried here when my communication received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand. Thus, touched by despair, the Final Days were reduced to peace. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it could have been the same. In a sense, we fell prey to despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me into my senses. An outcome which I am proudly grateful. That said, there's nowhere else to go. Would it be too much to ask if we live here on your star? Well, of course you must stay. As I suspect, you'll be wishing to repair those damaged vessels. Oh no. Just when I thought he wasn't getting it. And... Mommy! See you in Dawn Trail, Hildebrand. See you in Dawn Trail. Inspector, not get away from me! Oh no, never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. Alas, mean way of ship crashes. Not with an improvised Mandeville on board. Funny you should mention that. Upon viewing the Mandeville family tree, it would be clear that a lord without heirs his own past name. Without heirs of his own, passed the name to an adopted child generations ago. Are you saying that you and your son are not directly descendants of Godbrand, the own protector of the Mandevillian line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building straight and perfectly gentleman techniques, not one lineage which matches, but rather an unbending affection within one's heart. Though the Hildebrand bloodline be broken, House Mandeville shall live on thus through us. Apologizing boys not swallow that explanation. I've also heard talk of some unseemly power driven by feelings and emotion. Could be that you and Hildy's trapped into that cosmic instance. Oh, if that's the case, then we'll possibly be swimming in it, my dear. There's one thing the dude fears, and it's his wife. Everything appears to be under control here. Let's remain in the city, shall we? But I love whenever characters have, like, god characters have, like, that one person, like, they fear, and it's fun. It's like, no fear. That one person, one fear. At least he's enjoying himself. Once again, I find myself hurling superlative speeds towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand. Agent required, Inspector Extraordinaire. See you in Dawn Trail, Hildebrand. It's not for like a year. Alright. Thank you for enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on our way back. Leave advance is required. Proceed with our weaponsmithing project. And thus, I trust the endeavor yet holds your entrance. Pray inform Master Gerald. Or if you're willing to assist, my hammer shall make all haste. With that, I bid you a good day. Thank you. You're looking after our place, son, beloved son. I'm sure him and Lucky Lad be back in more cases before you know it. See you. Probably I'll see you when I do this with Silver, so. Gone above and beyond for Iskender. So I'd like you to have one of our replicated starships we made. It doesn't have a duplication facility or any technologies on board, but it'll carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. Thank you, that's the amount I saw. As the two of us, we had to get to our new home better, embarking on a journey of exploration. So, this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Bye. It seems Master Poo-Poo wasn't planning on invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. Calling an end to this investigation, Kenna. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to everyone, I was able to obscure the inner workings of Charlian, even traveled to the surface of the moon to search the truth. When my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to true states of things. This world yet borders on the shared strange of inexplicable trees, not the least of which source of Hildebrand's possible physiology. If not an alien, perhaps the product of an hyper-advanced civilization from distant past, citizens of some gruesome biological experiment. Something needs to plumb the depths of these unexplainable phenomena, and I am the very man for the job. Okay. I will definitely say this is definitely my favorite Hildebrand questline. I think my favorite, like, as I'm gonna call him, Edgeworth character is Heaven's Words. I think Heaven's Words had like the best like story with him. So strange. My favorite part is I gotta hit something with a frying pan. Smells like Hildebrand will return. You already know it will. Oh no. This is a training montage. What the fuck is this dude doing? That is in fact a pair of legs. That is in fact a pair of... Ah, yep, there he is. He's alive. Alright. At least he's alive. At least he's good. Identified flying gentleman. Oh. I always like looking. Yep. Somehow further. Identified flying gentleman. Right. Let's go ahead and take care of this, shall we? Take care of this now before I see like a lot of them. Yep, we will take it on a sage so I can get bids for sage. Sounding perfection. Comes with great power comes great maneuverability. heard Godbud's finally figured out perfect his alien weaponry. About bleeding time, eh? I shall inform his lordship you're eager to begin. At long last, Kinder, the end of our birds. But yet more warning weaponsmith journeys finally in sight. And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why that's why I'm here as a delightful wife or doubting mother. I've been a concerned senior partner at the Manderville and Manderville. Our company footed the bill for all sorts of extraneous materials and expert assistance, not to mention the rent we're paying for these high insurable. And even if this final stage of the process, there's only one Manderville weapon out of stopping many. Our side business and relic weapons ain't exactly booming either. So I reckon I need to come and gauge the value of continuing this venture with my own two eyes.
So let's offer this full cooperation with our business partner as she oversees proceedings. Now this is a sight. Seems lordship lost his cocksure composure. Whatever, Gobbler, you're just telling me how your ridiculous wealth made it free to craft for whatever you please. I'll be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Holt. After all, your considerable remembrance is one of the major experience of Lady Julian will be securing. Let us move to the topic of the augmentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key to perfecting weaponry lies in the application of perfect oil, a stench known as ultramanderville. This submarine lumbering will serve to maximize the ethereal conductivity. Again with creepy oil. That one might predict the Ultramandervillian's main ingredient is probably from yet another incredibly rare material, cosmic cereal. It's just called. When it came to the method of excreting said ingredient from the meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was considerably devoid of instruction. Tis I consulted Master Poo, thanks to the encyclopedic knowledge of the alien civilization. I was able to furnish me with requisite technologies. I must say, 'tis rather orthodoxical process, and one I cannot complete alone. 'Tis necessary the involvement of everyone present. Oh my Santa, what foolish nonsense have you mean to foot upon us this time? Nothing too terribly taxing, I assure you. All should be explained, of course. Let's begin. We must tend to the tedious chore of procuring crafting materials. If you would, pray acquire the crystallization through our usual tombstone hungry vendor. We shall require 3 good turkey, one of the main ingredient, and the other to reshape the weapon itself. I should warn you that advanced melee techniques only enhance the armament's properties, but greatly alter its appearance. In anticipation of such a wondrous transformation, let us hurry to our task. Let's go. Yep, usual. Yeah, there's one thing I hope for and hope they make it so it's not just tombstone bending next time. Oh no, it's Tapa Sakura. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Just saw that. It's like, alright. Oh shit, I just realized too. Guess I might as well buy them all. Do I have my sage weapon on me? I actually don't know. I probably don't. It's, oh, no, I do, actually. No, I do, because I literally use it for top. I'm like, wait, do I have it on me? Yeah, I do, because I use it daily. Or almost daily, yeah. It looks like a shiny rock. Here we go. Let's finish this up. Here you go. Here's our Jew trick. Grab his lordship and get to work. Thank you for unrelenting efforts, Kenda. These restorations are most demanding, I know, but we could not proceed without them. Crystallizing of this type is said to mythic properties. It's every mote infused with ether of its journey across the cosmos. You can see the Godbrand's technique to harness condones of that cosmic energy. And we may extract a single constructed drop. The precious liquid is the heart and soul of the Ultramandevelian coding. It's bloody. Well, that's bloody fascinating. But you explained God's damn technique already. You mean you already find this time medicated? Dancing, my good man. We must have formed the technique dance. Traditional dance of House Mandeville together. He's just questioning his sanity. In search of this viable method, Godbrand failed to extract the crystallization ether essence in variable times. Frustrated beyond measure, he eventually contracted my friend on a false star to ask for advice. Thus he learned the theory of compressing the crystalline stored energy by bombarding it with a specific waveform, ethereal waveform, much like squeezing a lemon. Inspiring Godbrand and then returned to work, where he experimented with generating waveforms, physical movement. One participating geometry, he provided the perfect resonance. An old trademark, Mandeville Undurians was Warpole. And so it happens. The vast star in question was the homeworld of our Master Pippin. She was just keen-eyed to recognize its familiar resonance properties of our gentlemanly dance to allow us to rediscover the extravagant process. Dress up with fancy words all you want. I ain't swallowing that ridiculous shit. Think you can extract mineral essence with your daft dancing? Count me out. I've come strictly observant role, so Nan's answer for me either. If you both so wish, I shall perform the extraction without you. As for you, Kenda, your role shall be most crucial. I should like you to hold the precise so I catch the coincidence as it falls. Okay. We just know this is perfectly normal for him. Perfectly normal. You say load of cuckoo shit. The dance lacks sufficient intensity. For the love of a... It's just a question. God, they're powering up. He's ascending to the heavens. Oh no, he pulled a... This is gonna become a fucking meme image. This is gonna become a meme image. I'm gonna tell you. It's bloody magic. Listen, it's still not strong enough. Okay. Join the power circle. Oh god. So right. Huzzah! A combined performance did the trick. Master Gerald and I will take it from here. Let's prepare the vial of Ultramarine and make the ultimate augmentation. Aye. Witness the peak of craftsmanship. Alright. Assume we're questioning what I'm doing. It's literally because of what I said. That shall be. Sorry, I know what's going on at this point. Let's see how these look. So I have not gotten spawned on the stage ones. Oh my god, these look awesome. Behold, Kinder, the work is done. Perfected are the array of architects. The array of Mandevilia's wings. Jeez, these look cool. Useful, tangible reward of all of our toils and sacrifice. That's a grand sight, alright. Fighting mammoths, drinking weird booze, and dancing weirder jigs in an oddly bloody way to forge a weapon. But yeah, I can't argue with the end result. There's one other favorite consequence of any of this project. My family's relic contained what appeared to be a locked recording of what Master Booby tells me are correct. Complete Manivore weapon will serve as key to opening it. Shall we try it? Yep, this is 65. Just make an absolute sure. You're all good. Saga ends. So we get like an extra quest if we do this. Let's get a cutscene. Let's see what it is. Excellent. To see the relic is responding to your augments. Let's commence the viewing. He's just eating a fish. If you're watching this recording, I must assume you safely brought the Mandeville weaponry to its complete state. Allow me to then share some philosophy that went through the weapon's creation. As explained in my previous story, many worlds upon we Mandevillians resided were laid up to waste by the explainable catastrophe. Vendée is one, I must imagine. Peace reigns upon the star for now, but we can never know when or what manners of chaos might threaten our tranquil lives. Thus, I endeavor to forge augments with the power to repel any threat, no matter how dire. However, in the wrong hands, these powerful weapons may extrude the very problem they were created to solve. Sadly, my long search for worthy wielders, those processes of both materials and experience and unyielding moral fortitude have failed. I'm left with no other choice but to destroy my tranquil works. Explains how you lost the originals, eh? In the hopes we deserving heroes will one day emerge. I have decided to leave my secrets in the manufacture to my heirs. By necessity, to process must be rendered cryptic, that those potential armaments be too readily attended. The fact that you are watching this proves that my wisdom to piece my elaborate affirmations to disciplines to retract grueling steps of my smithing saga. My faith in your judgment. Do what is just and trust the Mandeville weaponry to those champions that ideal of peace. Gratifying to know that my motives were aligned with those of the ancestor. As my experience found it moved me to recreate the Mandeville weapon and put the heroic hands of such as yours. It is more gratifying still that we should succeed in the task which Gonbrand himself said his descendants. Thank you all your valuable contributions. I'll admit, I was a bit of shock when I heard he was cracked in alien designs, but you had the right smith for the job. You know, the job isn't over yet. Still many weapon variants we've left to forge. Yeah, I know. I'll get your bloody small clothes and twist. I'll stick around till the last blow's hammered. Extrusion of them. Mandeville essence, I must ask that you call upon the assistance of higher seal alchemists. It matters not who performs the dance, as long as they are gentlemanly perfection of bone. It's clear now that the Mandeville weapons are more than a pet project, an investment in the future of our world. Your permission to keep the books as an official Mandeville X enterprise. Oh, what a relief. It is difficult to cover these expenses by weekly entertainment budget. Let's settle we continue as before. Most excellent House Mandeville Audison shall request perfect weapons in your possession. Meanwhile, a resident expert alchemist will assist in adjusting the weapon's properties, assuming you supply the requisite crystals, of course. Most satisfying experience. Thanks again. I look forward to the next mutually beneficial encounter. Thank you. Alright. And that, I think, is where I'm going to end stream, because now, I have bids. Let's say it down. These look sweet. These do look fucking sweet, I will admit that right away. Yep, that is where I am going to end stream. Thank you all for watching. I will now probably get some sleep. So,